What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got week 2 of the Raiders franchise in Madden 25 taking on these Jacksonville Jaguars in Jacksonville. Got Chad Henne. This is before Blake Bortles showed up. Former Miami Dolphin. I'm going to see what this man can do, see what we can do against this team in week 2, see if we can't pick up our first W. So, man, Justin Blackmon, check that out, man. What a wasted career that man was. Anyway, second play, the drive going down, and look at my man Woodson coming in with that user pick. Good way to start off the game right there. And here is Mr. Tim Tebow, man, coming off a bad week. Last week, 3 picks, less than 120 yards passing, 51% completion percentage. Gonna see if we can't have a better game this week, you know, really get this franchise going, see if we can't get this season going a little bit better than that rocky start that we had last week. Now, McFadden has definitely been the bright spot of this team so far. Man's been balling out. Just haven't had a great game last week. And looking forward to much of the same this weekend, much of the same for the rest of the season. So, you know, we're driving down the field. Tebow looking. We find Jacoby Ford open. Nice 16-yard reception, man. We're looking good so far. Still way early in the game, though. You know, this is going to be an AFC matchup, so we need this game. We don't want to start 0-2. Not how you want to start out a season. So we're going to see if we can't get this W. Goal line, 2nd and 6. Go ahead, Tebow making some changes, dropping back, looking, and we got Decker right at the goal line. Man, just go ahead and give that man the touchdown. Anyway, give the ball to Latavius Murray right down the middle, and we're on the board with 6. Check that out, man. Latavius coming through. Had that bad fumble last week, but was able to punch it in. So we're on the board first. You see Jones-Drew getting stuffed again for the 2nd time. I believe this was the season before Jones-Drew actually joined the Raiders. I believe Carson Palmer come to the Raiders as well. Anyway, man, I'm pretty glad we don't have to deal with Carson Palmer anymore in real life. I am glad that he has retired. Anyway, go ahead, 3rd and 9, and Henne's gonna get sacked. My man Burnett coming through, gonna force a punt there, and we're gonna go ahead and get back on offense. Back on offense now, 1st and 10. Play action. Tebow getting out the pocket, running up, gonna get stopped. Got a nice 6-yard gain there. Gonna bring 2nd and 4. Tebow with the drop back. Hit Eric Decker. Move the chains, get that 1st down. Moving on, we're at the 37. Gonna give that handoff to McFadden. Follow the blocks. Gonna pick up the 1st down. We're down to the 25. 5 rushes, and McFadden's already up over 40 yards, man. Just straight balling. Gonna get hit out of bounds there. We're gonna go ahead, start at the 20, knocking back on the door, hand it back out to McFadden. Gonna take the outside and tackle, 3rd and 2 at the 17. That first quarter is winding down. See if we can't put some points on the board. Hand it back to Latavius. My man dropped it, man. We can't be doing that, man. That's not what we need to do. That's not how we're going to win this game, man. Puzzlesny just knocking the brakes off Latavius and popping that ball out. So back to defense it is. Jones-Drew with that nice juke. Boy, check that out. 3 rushes so far, looking good. Going to give the handoff back to Jones-Drew, going up the left side. Going to fall for the 1st. Another 1st and 10. 13 seconds left on the clock. Gonna drop back and hit Cecil Shorts. Another 1st down, moving the chains, just giving up everything up underneath. Starting the 2nd quarter, and we're gonna stop Jones-Drew. 5 carries, 26 yards so far for Jones-Drew. Coming in 2nd and 9. Henne's gonna drop back. Gonna go ahead and catch Jones-Drew over the middle for another 1st down. Marching down the field, at the 28. See if we can't get a stop here. Hand the ball off back to Jones-Drew. Gonna get back to the outside. Nice 6-yard gain. Now down to the 21. See, Henny dropping back. Got some time. I'm gonna hit Shorts again, and Shorts with the hurdle, man. Got Woodson having to come up and get that stop. Cecil doing work, man. We ain't talking about Cecil the line. We're talking about Cecil Shorts the third, man. Just balling so far, man. That nice little hurdle, and then gonna catch Justin Blackman for a touchdown. Not looking good, man. Tied up already. We just can't put any team away. We can't command our defense. We can't stop these offenses, but that's all right. It's still early in the game. 3rd and 2 here. Tebow handed to McFadden. Straight up. Look at that, following them blocks. That nice little juke. 10 rushes, 77 yards. McFadden having another great day. First game of the season was not a fluke. Following it up here in game number 2. So I was actually thinking about getting rid of McFadden, like I said in my last video, but I couldn't really think of anyone to replace him, and I think keeping him is paid off pretty good, man, because he has definitely not been the problem in this offense whatsoever. And Tebow, man. I believe that's Geno Hayes picking up that first pick. Tebow throwing yet another interception. Not what we want to see. That's okay. I don't know, man. Them accuracy issues with Tebow, everyone knows it, and is rearing its ugly head here. But that's part of it, man. That's the trade-off you get with Tebow. You get those clutch moments, but the accuracy issues and whatnot are what you kind of get in return with that. Still gonna see if we can't change that around a little bit and make him a competent passer in this league. You see there we got a flag on the play. That's going to be on the offense. Holding Luke Jokel. We're going to go ahead and just take the yards and replay the down. Got Henny dropping back, looking, and my man John Beeson coming up with that pick. Beautiful. So that pick that Tebow threw was kind of erased there because we just get the ball back about in the same spot, give or take a little bit. So see if we can't punch this in, get some points on the board. We're at the 2-minute warning. Gonna be heading into the half here soon, so we get McFadden out on the flat. Go ahead, 3rd and 2 at the 10. 1 for 2 on 3rd down. Go ahead and give a handoff to McFadden. He's gonna punch that in, pick up that 1st down. Looking good so far. See if we can't get a touchdown. Tebow's looking, and we're gonna find Eric Decker wide open. So we got 1 touchdown to go against, I believe we're at 4 picks now for the season. Oh well, man, you got to start somewhere and get something going. So they're going to go ahead and pick up the first. 1 minute left in the second. Henny dropping back. Going to find Ace Sanders. Look at that hole, man, just gliding down the field. Woodson coming up with the stop. Going to take that timeout. 54 seconds left. Marching down on offense. We're going to see if we got to get a stop. We got to hold them to at least a field goal. I think they're getting close into range. Nice swat there. 2nd and 10. 52 seconds left in the second quarter. Henny dropping back. Going to find Cecil again. Cecil Shorts the third for a touchdown. Jags, I believe, have now tied the ball game. 14-14, 40 seconds left in the second. See if we can drive down a little bit, get some points before halftime. Running that 2-minute offense, that no huddle. See what Tebow can do. Dropping back, gonna throw it, and Rivera can't hold on to the ball. Again, play action. Yeah, I don't know where he's throwing to, man. That's that Tebow accuracy. There we go again. McFadden coming up with a little spin move. Look at him, get off me. McFadden balling out, man. McFadden just doing work. Really like McFadden, man. He's playing great. We're gonna have to look at that. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. Pick number 2. They got the field goal off that drive, so back on offense again. Tebow doing Tebow things. Don't know where he was throwing. A little play action. Nice little pass there to Rod Streeter. Pick up the first. Gonna hand it to McFadden. A little 2-yard gain. We're in scoring distance. So, I mean, we're okay field position wise. 3rd and 8. Looking. Find Eric Decker to bring up that 1st and goal. Eric Decker almost at 50 yards for the game, and McFadden diving in for the touchdown. McFadden doing his thing, man. We might have a Pro Bowler on the team right here. We're up 21-17. Going deep, and pick number 3 for Tebow, man. Pick number 3, they got points off that drive, so we're going to be back on offense. We're now in the 4th quarter. We are down by 3. Tebow looking. Rod Streeter. This dude can't hold on to anything, man. He had a few drops last week, and this week it's not much better. Tebow scrambling, picking up the first. Looking. We missed right there. Tebow looking, going to catch Decker on that slant, pick up that 1st down. 6 receptions for 63 yards for Decker. Having a nice little game. You know, we have to use a lot of these little short passes, little slants with Tebow. And, dude, pick number 4 for this game for Tebow, I believe that is. You can't win that way. We're not going to win this way, guys. That's just not how it's going to happen. It's 27-21, a minute ticking down in the 4th. We need a touchdown. Driving down the field, Rivera picking up the first. We're at the 32. We got to run no huddle. Clock ticking. Tebow going to drop back. Geno Hayes again, man. Pick number 5. That's going to do it. You're not going to win in the NFL by constantly throwing picks. 27-21 is the final. As you see, Tebow 40 passer rating, 5 interceptions, 5 yards per attempt. McFadden had a good game. It was at 20 carries, 135 yards, averaging almost 7 yards a carry. Decker coming through with 6 receptions. McFadden had 3. Defense played okay. Burnett got 2 sacks. Woodson with a pick. Beeson with a pick. The defense isn't much of the problem at all. The running game's not the problem. Tebow is not doing good. So that's going to do it. Check us out next week. See if we can't get that W. Thanks for watching.